That's Candidate, a nice ballad from the 70s, I Don't Want to Lose You. Good morning, if you just joined us, you're listening to 107.8 Beverley FM. It's the morning mix, and I'm joined now by my first guest of the morning, a world-renowned Beverley author, Trevor Lilley. The Rise Pandemonia is the new adventure story by Trevor, and good morning to you, Trevor. Welcome to Beverley FM.
Good morning, Les. It's nice to be here.
Now then, this is your second adventure of Amelia North. As I was saying earlier, the first one was Amelia North and the Worlds. So just to give us a flavour and background, tell us a bit about Amelia. Who is she, and what sort of world does she live in?
Well, to start with, she lives very much in our world. She's a Yorkshire girl. She's 10 and becomes 11 during the stories. I wouldn't say she's typical. She's incredibly mature, incredibly resourceful, and becomes, let's say, embroiled in an adventure, and she becomes determined to succeed.
Right, okay. Well, we don't want to give away too much for those who haven't read the book yet. But as I understand it, these are books for children. Obviously, Amelia is a child, but the books aren't just appealing to children, are they? You've got quite a big adult following.
Absolutely right. I mean, the main characters are children, let's say, but equally there are some fantastically interesting adult characters from this world and, in fact, from another fantasy world, if you like. And so there are conversations and activities and experiences that children and adults alike will find a lot from. So not just children.
Right. Now, you were a teacher. That was your career, and but the writing, does it come right back to your own childhood? Did you want to write as a child?
Well, yes, I enjoyed writing. But back then, it's quite a long time ago, of course, my writing was just the writing that one does at school. But then as I got a little bit older, I used to go off walking to the lakes and places like that and go climbing, and I would always write recounts of my wanderings, if you like.
Oh, right.
And so that really got my interest going in writing. And then when I eventually became a teacher, I was so keen to help the children in class to get the best out of writing, and that inspired me to write a book.
Right, so inspiring them, you inspired yourself in the process.
That's about right, yeah.
Right, so kind of the one career in a way led to the other. But you're saying, I'm just reading some of the notes about you and your writing and so on, and it seems like your former pupils have been a great help in the way that the books have come together.
That's right, yeah. I mean, the first book, because I was writing that alongside a very demanding teaching job, took me 6 years to write. And so, right. I was trying out chapters and trying out ideas on some of the children, not interrupting their studies, I have to say.
Yes.
But bouncing ideas off them, and I've even included some of their names as names of characters or places. But one little incident really springs to mind. Oh, right. Long ago, the children are now grown up. We were on a school trip to Bridlington, and a pair of girls there, little girls at the time, buried my sandal in the beach, and that never resurfaced. So I made it back to Beverley just with one sandal. But I got my revenge on the pair. I used their names for the fish and chip shop in the Yorkshire village that Amelia North was born in.
Oh, right. Gosh, well, little did they know that burying your sandals would lead to such repercussions in the future,
Absolutely not. They could never have imagined it.
No. So, anyway, you're having a special event this weekend to launch The Rise Pandemonia, the new book, as we said. But this isn't just a launch and signing. There's more about it, isn't there?
Yes, it's at East Riding Theatre. It's a fantastic venue. It's not in the theatre itself, but in the House Cafe just next door. So I'll have both books there, and of course I'll be signing both books and chatting to people about them. An artist friend has done some incredible character illustrations of 6 of the main characters, and had those made into really nice art prints. They'll be on sale. And she's also done a fabulous map of the fantasy world in which much of the action takes place. So they'll all be there. And I've created, let's call it a mini theme park of the world of Amelia North, with lots of paraphernalia and artifacts from the stories that the characters use. They'll all be on display, and I'll be chatting about those and answering questions, and hoping to get people curious.
It sounds great. It sounds like it's a sort of an introduction to the world of your books, in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And, it's that... I mean, you mentioned the world. It is like... I feel like I've created another world with wonderful characters, brand new characters, and I've really, you may tell from my voice, I feel very passionate about it. Yeah. So it's a little world that I just want people to know about and become involved in and enjoy.
Yeah, that must be great, because from a reader's point of view, you like to read books that take you into another world. But when that world actually exists in your own mind and you can do what you like with it, I mean, that must be an amazing freedom.
It sure is. I mean, from anything from inventing interesting sounding place names to interesting sounding geography and topography, events, quirks, characteristics, it really is fascinating. Yeah.
Right. So the event we were talking about is this coming Saturday, which is the 3rd of December. Remind us where people need to come along to.
Yeah, sure. It's right in the town centre of Beverley, at the East Riding Theatre, which is more or less next to the Magistrates' Court. Mm-hmm. And I believe, in fact, there is a large car park at the rear. And that's between 3 and 5. It's free admission. It's just a drop-in session. You can stay for 5 minutes or stay all afternoon. And there will even be cake available, which is always... a nice enticement.
Yeah, that time of the day, middle of the afternoon, you're just ready for a piece of cake.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's 3 till 5 then, this Saturday at the East Riding Theatre here in Beverley. And where can people get hold of your books at the moment?
Right, well, number one, come along to the launch. Have a look, see what you think. Just come along if you're curious, but they are definitely available at the launch. And if not there, then I'm available on Facebook. Yeah, I have a Facebook page. And contact me, and at the moment that's the route to getting the book.
Right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Beverley author Trevor Lilley, it's been fantastic to meet you this morning, and I hope all goes well on Saturday. It sounds like a great event, and good luck with the new book.
Thank you, Les. Thank you.